Now, I know what y'all are thinking. Well, Dante, another Stellar Blade video? Well, yes, we gotta dive back into Stellar Blade because the game is being censored yet again. It was previously censored when they had changed the graffiti within the game where it said hard R and they changed it to crimer or crime R because apparently hard R is very racially offensive, and then the likes of Western journals did their thing. That's from what I'm assuming. And they had Sony take out the hard R because us Negroes are that easily offended by this. Hey, you can see me. I am clearly black, and when I saw hard R, I did not care. I laughed about it and kept it pushing, but apparently we have people within the industry that think that we are that soft. It had to be changed. And now there's more censorship according to Sankaku Complex. Stellar Blade censors costumes and blood splash, but there may be hope. Sounds like a awful case of bait and switch. Yes, it is still censorship, right? Before I continue, make sure you guys do me a favor and drop a like if you enjoyed the video, comment to engage in conversation. Do me a favor, if you're not subscribed, do me a favor and subscribe and hit the notification bell to support your boy and get up to 2K subs. I really would appreciate you guys' support. Follow me on Twitter, Dante's Rant Room. With all that being said, let's get to work. All right. So y'all can see the image on your screen already. There's a hard R that was then changed to crime R. And here is an example of an outfit that supposedly is being censored within the game. This is what it was prior to the game's release. You can see there's more cleavage showing on Eve. And then in the release version, supposedly, here we are with Eve being a bit more covered up. Now, I know what y'all are thinking. Well, Dante, they both still look good. And I gotta say, honestly, yes, they both still look good. Yes. But it's the fact that one was promised, right? And then they delivered on something else. That's why it's a bait and switch. And gamers don't like that kind of stuff, right? If this was the version they wanted to give us from the get, then they should have just gave us that from the get-go and then delivered upon this. But they promised one thing and gave us another. And now it's censorship, right? Because you gave us one thing and then you gave us another thing altogether. Now, either one is good. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm fine with either or. Would I prefer the one on the left? Hell yeah, Nicole. Hell yeah, I prefer the one on the left, without a doubt. But yeah, this is not a good look for Shift Up because you were promised a game that was not being censored, and it appears to me that this game is being censored in some shape or form. I know you're thinking, well, it's a game about a girl with gigantic titties and gigantic boochicums. Yeah, but you know, Baldur's Gate 3 was not censored, so yeah, cry me a river, okay? I mean, Baldur's Gate was not censored remotely. It's just sex scenes, and listen, the game is good, I'm sure, but the thing is, the game is not censored. And it has just as much adult content within the game, more, I would even argue, compared to Stellar Blade. Now, let's continue. We have some video to show you guys of journalists actually questioning the developers about this game. Let's continue. Because contrary to Shift Up's claims of no censorship, in a similar move to Nikkei, Stellar Blade was found to have nerfed a costume and blood splash in the day one patch, giving credence to the theory that the developer or Sony doesn't count intentional changes as censorship. Said censorship of the Holiday Rabbit costume adds a black piece of cloth covering Eve's bosoms, as well as extra cloth to the sides of the hip area that brings the costume to one-piece swimsuit levels. Wow. Now, this is here right here. In regards to the blood splatter, in fact, let's jump over to Twitter. That way we can see the blood splatter comparisons. It's going to be quick, so make sure you guys are watching. And honestly, I did notice it. Shout out to CL. That's how you say his name, on Twitter. Posted this video, maybe from his own YouTube video or his just his Twitter. But great video, and great video comparing the two before and afters. Let's check this out.
Way more chin than an Asian phone book. Let me set straight since the alphabet mistook Kyle for someone who's paying. Since I got the money, listen to what I'm saying. No dick and balls in the women's shelter.
First of all, I've never heard this song. I just saw the video. That's how you guys watch a video and you're busy, but you don't hear the sound. You just kind of just watch it as you go. I've never heard the sound before. Oh, Lord of mercy. Let's continue.
Made transgender say helter skelter. ESG ugly, lady face stubbly. So repulsive, my stomach bubbly. GDC game developers screaming in a feed.
This is legit. What? Okay, but yeah, whoa, y'all can see the changes. In the demo version of the game, there's a lot more blood splatter. So they censored a lot of the blood splatter within the game, which baffles the everlasting shit out of me, because the game is already dedicated to a mature audience. You don't need to be sheltered and protected. All right, we don't need that kind of crap. Just give us all the blood, gore, guts, fan service that we are asking for. We don't need you guys to cater and baby us, okay? Just give us all the good stuff, okay? You promised us it would be uncensored. This is why people are mad. There have been articles, there have been interviews from people within this whole crap that said this game will not be censored. And then you end up giving, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about that video. You gave us censored crap. Like I said before, I understand if you're comparing the outfits. Yes, is there much difference? Maybe not. And I understand some of y'all will see this and be like, nah, I'm not really complaining. It just, listen, I don't like censorship. That's my thing, okay? You promised one thing and delivered upon something else. That is my beef, okay? If your intent was to give us the release version of the outfits and whatever, you should have been showing this the entire time and not showing us a less clothed version of the character and then giving us something different. And censoring blood splatter to me in a mature game is just why? Why? It's so fucking stupid. It really is. You feel me? Like, and at first I couldn't see, but it's clear as day. You can see the differences in the like this right here on the left, the demo version. You can see all this blood splatter, all this gore and violence and action, and I love it. And on the right, it's clean. You feel me? Like, y'all niggas really didn't even try to hide the differences. Like, it's clear. Like, if you play the game, like I said before, people have started to really become hypersensitive to censorship and a bunch of other crap. If you give them a product that was not promised, I guarantee you that there will be gamers or anime watchers, manga readers, or whatever, who are going to be hyper fixated and start to point out the differences. Why? Because they're tired of the bullshit. That is it. It's a horrible bait and switch, and it's censorship. That's it. Now, and I will say, like I said before, and I'll say it again. It's not that bad, but it's still censorship regardless. You feel me? This is not cancel your, pre-orders kind of thing. You feel me? But I understand why the fans are upset. Now here's a video of him being interviewed. Now let's check this out real quick, guys.
검열 저혈 버전으로 다시 할 수 있는 방법을 생각하고 계신지 아니면 이런 이슈를 혹시 지금 알고 계신지는 한번 좀 물어보고 싶었습니다.
예, 당연하게도 이 이슈에 대해서 인지를 하고 있습니다. 다만 이제 저희가 최종적으로 여러분들께 보여드리고자 하는 것은 1.0002 버전의 의상이 맞습니다. 그래서 그게 최종 프로덕트라는 것을 확실히 말씀드리고 싶고요. 다만 이제 이것이 어쨌든 유저 여러분들을 완전히 납득시켜드릴 수 있는 답변은 아니기 때문에 지금 현재 그것에 대해서 내부에서 논의 중입니다. 그래서 조만간 한번 그 부분에 대해서 말씀드릴 수 있는 기회가 있을 거라고 생각합니다.
조금만 기다려주시면 감사하겠습니다.
Now I gotta pay respects to the journalists because they're like, nah. Korea is just like, you showed us and the fans something else, and then you delivered on something else. People are upset. You need to explain to the fans. Now, if it's a problem with Sony, they say, hey, listen, we wanted to give you guys this particular thing, but because of Sony wanted us to dim things down before it was released. That's something else. However, we can always argue that the game of the year, Baldur's Gate 3, had actual legit spicy scenes within the game that was not removed, that was not censored. So, the question is it just an attack on female character that they do not approve of? That's what we gotta ask ourselves. Because at the end of the day, Baldur's Gate 1, and it's being praised to high heaven because it's a game that was being approved not just by the establishment media, but also approved and loved by everyone else. The Twitter Puritans, the mutants on TikTok, they approved of the game, so therefore it was allowed to be as raunchy as possible. But because Eve from Stellar Blade and the other characters are female characters that are specified, now there's a problem. It is a fan service that's only approved by a certain sect of gamers, and here is why they're scared. Like, oh, we gotta censor this crap because they are terrifying women. But yeah, this is a shame. It's a shame. And shout out to the people in my comment section in the previous video that was alerting me to this censorship problem in Stellar Blade. And don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna get the game. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna play it. I think that if we don't get it, it's like I feel like it's not a good thing if we don't get the game. I feel as though the other side, who have been chastising us for this entire time, would kind of win if we don't get this game. So I'm gonna get the game regardless, because other than the fan service, the game does look fun. Straight up, the game does look fun, so I'm gonna get it either way. I'm just really disappointed at the fan service being censored, and hopefully, like the article said, maybe there's hope. There are even petitions out there pushing to give us the original outfits that was shown in the demo and the other versions. Maybe there's still hope. There's still hope. We shall see. But either way, you guys know my thoughts. What are yours? Drop them down below in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, do me a favor and subscribe for more content in anime, manga, gaming, nerd, and geek culture content. Really appreciate you guys' support. I'll see y'all in the comment section and in the next video. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time and later.